Hey, howdy, hey everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. I think it's part 9. I can't remember at this point. But upon reloading our save after beating the Rogum Colosseum, we can check our email. And it looks like we have new system done, net from the under. We, that's myself and Sek and Pyrite, developed a new system of downloading data automatically to your PDA. From now on, information about Shadow Pokemon should arrive directly from people connected to the network. Check it out. And okay. We will. I guess he said Pyrite. And, walking out of the outskirts stand, we get another email. Shadow Pokemon, second Pyrite Town. Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious-looking Pokemon was spotted in Pyrite. I'd like to give you the full story in person, so can you come visit me? And alright, let's go see Sek in Pyrite Town, shall we? Go ahead and check out the bookshelf and find Sek. Is this Sek? Oh, hi guys. We just got some news. There's this rogue called Kale who hangs around Pyrite's entrance. It sounds like Kale recently battled this creepy trainer. They say that this trainer used some weird Pokemon. I think you should have a talk with Kale about this. Okay. What about you, Duking? You got anything new for us? Anything poppin'? Mirror B may be gone, but that doesn't mean their Shadow Pokemon plan is finished. We have to move quickly. We need to gather as much information as possible. Okay. Alright, so talking to Kale again. I don't think I ever rematched him with his level 40 team. Now that I think about it. I think I talked about it, but kind of brushed over it. Yo, we meet again. Huh? About the Shadow Pokemon? Oh yeah, I remember battling one, sure. I'd be willing to share what I know with you, but only if you can beat me. You ready? And we take on Kale. And Rogue Kale is throwing out his trusty Granbull and Gardevoir, level 58 and 57 now. So they have increased in level, and probably in, versatility and threat-wise as well. I've got Flygon and Espeon up front. They both only have special attacks, even though Flygon has 130 physical attack and 90 special attack. Because again, Gen 3, as much as I love it, that is a big weird thing, man. So many. That typing physical special split, just yikes, dude. Like I said, it cripples Sneasel, it cripples all the dragon types, because dragons special attack now. So yeah, very odd choice, very odd decision. Like Salamence, you'll see when we get back to Emerald, I have something cooked up, and it doesn't use any dragon moves at all, which is a shame, because it's a very cool thing to have a dragon Pokemon, but hey, it can't use any dragon moves. Alright, I'm going to throw Espeon back into the party to get Umbreon in. I don't think we've used Umbreon in quite some time, unfortunately. But Espeon is almost level 60. Which, again, compared to this guy's level, is definitely, it might be worth your time to grind up a little bit more, especially if you didn't grind up for the Rogum Tower portion. You're definitely going to want to grind up to about where I'm at now for this little post-game bit. Because, again, we have 41 Shadow Pokemon. There's only 7 left to catch. And yeah, the location we're about to go to is mainly for rematching in order to catch ones you missed or failed. So I'll be just getting a ton of XP. But just be warned, get some supplies, get your status, infliction, and, shadow catching team. I can't say False Swiper because you don't want that with Shadow Pokemon. Ready, because we are about to be through the final trek of the game. And again, if you didn't catch all these first encounter, yeah, you're going to have a little bit more of a trog. Yeah. That trainer, he used a Shadow Bayleaf. The trainer's name was... I forgot. He did say something about the Snagem Hideout, though. And alright, so if we look out on the map now, a new location has been shown to us. The former base of Team Snagem that was completely destroyed in a catastrophic explosion. So, let's make our way there. After we heal, of course. Alright, and we have arrived. Oh, here we are at the Team Snagem Hideout. Very cool looking. We have an email. Bayleaf Trainer. Hi, big guy. Kale wanted me to tell you that the Shadow Bayleaf Trainer name is Verde. Please take care. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the Team Snagem Hideout. If we can find this Verde. 1 max elixir. I never use these, so knock yourself out, I guess. Alright, nice little save point here if you'd like to go ahead and use that. And, well, if it isn't you again, you had your way with my party before, but not this time. And Cypher Peon Noir. Noire? How do you like to say that? Nor. Ninjask and Beautifly are up for battle, though. Again, I have no Shadow Pokemon to catch here, but if you missed one, this fella probably has one you need to pick up, so keep that in mind. Alright, so let's press on forward. What is this? It looks like a broken vending machine. Another email. Alright, we are lighting up today. Shadow Pokemon list. Hi, it's Ned. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list again and discovered 6 more. The additions are Tyranitar, Mischievous, Slugma, Smeargle, Absol, and Heracross. I'll send another update if I can find any more. What we got here, though? But speaking of Smeargle, I've actually been training up 2 Smeargles on my Emerald copy for catching, like, legendary Pokemon I want to shiny hunt, potentially. And that is a pain, dude. Like, EV training them, like, it's not as fast because you have to give them the EXP share because, you know, they can only... I wanted them to learn False Swipe, Spore, Hypnosis, and, what was it? There's another one. Alright, well, Team Snagem member here, throwing out some very harsh Pokemon our way. Vigoroth, and I wasn't actually paying attention to the other one. I was trying to find my Smeargle moveset. Grovyle, very cool, very awesome. But, you know, it's just a it's very inconvenient to train up a Smeargle, especially up to level 100. I currently only have them to 67 right now. Because you have to give them the EXP share for EXP grind, for, like, you know, EV training, and luckily I have like 6 EXP shares because it's Gen 3 and I've replayed them a ton, and I always try to roll like the really good items before I restart a save. So it wasn't that bad. It could be worse if you only have 1 EXP share, but I was able to train both of them at the same time. But again, they're only going to gain 1 EV per encounter, so you start at 100 after all your vitamins, and then you have to grind out the remaining 152, which it takes a bit of time. It's not too long, but it's a bit of time. The biggest chore is leveling them up, as I'm figuring out now. I have them traded over to Leaf Green, and I'm doing the Seavault Canyon Chansey House EXP grind method. And Dragonite has reached level 70, Gengar's about 60, Lapras is like 65, and Venomoth is about the same as Lapras. And my Smeargle are at like 66 or something like that. So they've caught up pretty much from Dragonite. Dragonite usually takes care of them pretty quickly. But yeah, Dragonite's just now hitting 70, but they're at level 66. So it's just a testament to the EXP gain of Dragon type and the chore of trying to get Smeargle to level 100. Well, I should say, if you're teaching Smeargle like a setup for like what I'm doing for just like a long play, Hypnosis, Super Fang. I have Hypnosis, Spore, Super Fang, and False Swipe on one Smeargle, and then I have False Swipe, Super Fang, Spore, and Trick. I copied it from Nostalgic Nighthawk. I think he had Sand Attack instead, though, on his second Smeargle. Just because he's shiny hunting Rayquaza with that setup, and I was like, yeah, it sounds like a pretty good setup to me. And I've never set up a Smeargle before, and I've always wanted to, so shout out to Nostalgic Nighthawk for the Smeargle build. Didn't think you'd be this tough. No wonder you're famous. So I'm not sure if he would have had a Shadow Pokemon again. I was an overachiever. 2 max revives. They are throwing you a lot of good items in this dungeon. I cannot lie. Here is the top floor, though. Yeah, no one's here. No one's home. Big Boss is gone. We took care of Gonzap at the tower. We found 3 rare candies. That's I don't know, we've only found, I want to say four or five rare candies in this game, because I did put them all on the PC, because my bag was full. Alright, well, backtracking a bit here, I will try to lead us to a bit of progress. Maybe if we go up instead of right. Yep, we can cut through the wall. Awesome. And are we gonna get jumped? I'm waiting for a Cypher Peon to like just stop me in my tracks again. Oh, let's go back and get that item. And I believe these snag machines, some of them have Pokeballs in them. I don't know which ones. I feel like that's a thing, but I'm not 100%. There's got to be somewhere, some Pokeballs holding awesome Pokemon. Do you have some? And another trainer battle. Ryder Ryons. But again, I don't think he's going to have any Shadow Pokemon for me. He's actually looking for them, it sounds like. Alright, where'd you find those? I want some too. Back to it though, we get 3 max potions. Alright, another Team Snagem member here. Joshua, that's enough of your antics. Party's over. Team Snagem, Driton, however you'd like to say that. Pelipper and Seadra, but again, there will be no Shadow Pokemon for me here, I do believe. Alright, and as I'm trying to leave to go heal real quick and save, Scrub jumps us. Because of you, my standing in Cypher is in the dumps. So, Cypher Peon Scrub would like to battle. He's really catching us here. And a Pickle Man. Huntail and Wobbuffet hit the field. I'm trying to think if I'm going to team up on first. Wobbuffet really can't do much as long as we don't attack it, I believe. Besides, you know, Counter and Miracle. I don't really know much of any of its moves. So we're gonna... Oh, I'm at a Psychic. Oh, we're losing. Let me switch real quick. And yes, we cannot switch because of Shadow Tag. With that being said, we'll just focus on the Huntail for now and see where we can get. Hopefully he's not too strong. Oh, yeah, no. Psybeam knocked you out, buddy? Alright. Alright, his Medicham's hitting the field once again. Flygon just hit 100 special attack at level 55. Will it make a difference? Not really. He does get the paralysis quite often, though, I can't lie. Dang, we even got the Wobbuffet half health, paralyzed, and on turn it could have done massive damage to either party member. The paralysis prevented it from moving. So I would say Flygon is proven itself very valuable, even though, again, I was hesitant to even have it this run because of the grind. I'm glad it's here. Alright, and he's gone after the battle. So, let's save and heal, and I'll meet you back upstairs. Alright, and entering again, Cloak is here. There you are, you spies. This time you're not getting away from me. So, Cypher Peon Cloak has challenged us for battle, throwing out Illumise and Volby to the field. Once again, I hate to say it, but I do not believe this person has Shadow Pokemon for us, but maybe for you. Alright, and we get 3 PP ups just after that Team Snagem member here. I guess we'll head downstairs. Alright, so we have 2 directions we can go to. I believe down here is where you want to go. I could be wrong, and there's also an exit there, a special exit. But let's check this guy on first, shall we? Because now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is the correct way. So we will turn around after taking this guy out. You know, I bought like 10 lemonades, and I had 30 hyper potions, and like 25 revives before the Railgun Colosseum. So yeah. Alright, I went ahead and swapped Mischievous and Umbreon up front too for now, just because they are getting a little bit behind. But there's the little Snagem mannequin from the intro of the game. Will this bodybuilder move? This place has taken a lot of damage. Even I couldn't mess the place up this badly. Huh? You're telling me you did this? Then prove it to me. Show me what you can do! Show me what you got, trainer! Bodybuilder Colas would like to battle. Then we got Pupitar and Shelgon. So again, I don't think there's anything here for us. Now I'm steamed. I'll rampage more than you. Oh, he just walked out the way. Okay, but we get 2 max ethers. So it looks like that's that's how they want you to heal, I guess, in this place instead of leaving and coming back. But yeah. Heading downstairs now, though. There's a Team Snagem member here. We'll go ahead and get some easy XP. I never expected to see you again. Not like this, anyway. Alright, and making our way into this room. This might be the one I was thinking about when I said there's some Pokeballs we can gather. Yeah, 5 Ultra Balls, so that's pretty nice. Anything in here? A large snag machine. And it's just destroyed in the explosion. We can't get any more Pokeballs from there, but I can definitely see them. Alright, however, here is Verde. I am going to go ahead and switch. I guess Flygon could paralyze, but I want to go ahead and just get that out the way as quick as possible. And I know Espeon will be able to shred through just about anything with Psychic and its Spoon. What? Joshua? It's been a while. Not since the mayor's house in Fenax City. You quit Team Snagem. There's nothing here for you. Or did you come out to see me, Verde? If that's the case, I'd better not disappoint you. And we are taking on Cypher Peon Verde. Throwing out his Bayleaf and Sharpedo up front. Perfect, because I've got Ampharos and Espeon at the ready. However, I guess for Espeon, it's a little dangerous. I'll switch in for Alligator, just because that Sharpedo is immune to psychic attacks, and will probably hit a crunch on my Espeon if I'm not careful. But there's the Shadow Bayleaf that you could have gotten in the beginning if you chose to take him on instead of Bluno, as I did. But yeah, let me go ahead and get to business here, and I will get back to you when we've made a bit of progress. I did not notice that Bayleaf is only level 30 still, so I'm going to hit the Rain Dance and a Thunder here. I was just hit with a Torment, so I think that means I can't spam Thunder, but again, Thunderbolt will probably be able to knock out most things, but that Sharpedo, it probably was overkill to use Thunder, I can't lie. Alright, enjoy snagging my Shadow Bayleaf while you can. There are still more Shadow Pokemon trainers out there. And so I think that means we have 42 out of 48. Alright, and traveling back to the Under to heal up real quick, we do get an email. Shadow Pokemon list net from the Under. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list again and discovered 6 more. The additions are Ursaring, Skiploom, Quagsire, Tropius, Skarmory, Sunflora. I think those are all ones we caught in Rogum Tower, actually. If we check up here. Oh, no, we don't have Ursaring, my bad. Maybe we fought one? No, I've been fighting one a ton in Seavault Canyon on Leaf Green. That's why I'm thinking of seeing an Ursaring lately. Alright, and I went back to the Under, talked to Net, but he had nothing new for me, so I kind of just traveled onto the map again, and we received an email. So when in doubt, I guess just travel around. Hi, big guy. We've been hearing about Shadow Pokemon from people visiting the Under from Pyrite. A lot of the visitors have seen the Shadow Pokemon. Net and the Under should have more information for you. So, alright, let's go back to the Under, shall we? Alright, so let's talk to Net. Oh, hi Joshua. I think there's been a sneaky trainer in the Under lately. There's a guy in front of the junk shop named Gurks. He apparently saw this Shadow Pokemon in a battle. The quickest way to find out is to ask Gurks himself. Joshua, can you check it out? And sure. Huh? What's that? You want to know about a Shadow Pokemon that I battled? How about we battle first? If you win, I'll happily tell you about the Shadow Pokemon's trainer. And we are up against Chaser Gurks once again. So, as I mentioned before, I thought he had 2 Wailords, but he only had 1. Now he has 2 level 58 Wailords, so have fun with that. I am going to switch in, oh, we already have Ampharos on the field. I just need to get Feraligatr out so we can just knock out some Thunders, really. Alright, and I attempted to hit a Thunder without Rain Dance. Oh, let's go! Awesome. So, we looked down that 30% chance, I guess. Alright, I promised that I'd tell you about that shadow Pokemon. The trainer was this guy named Rosso in a flashy red outfit. He had a shadow Quilava with him. Or Rosso. But, alright, let's go ahead and see if we can find the fella. I want to say it's back in the Team Snagem hideout. Alright, upon arriving, we do get an email. Just as I was about to pause the recording. Let's see here. Shadow Pokemon Lab. It appears if criminals are gathering at the Shadow Pokemon Lab again, there's more. People have seen a Cypher Peon in a godly red outfit with a Shadow Quilava. I wonder what's up. So, let's go ahead and see what this gaudy red outfit cladded Shadow Quilava trainer is all about. Alright, and Cypher Peon Bela will actually challenge us to battle. So, let's see what she's got. Jumpluff and Rosalia. Okay. I don't think either of these are going to be Shadow Pokemon. Alright, I completely lied to you. We are actually going to go to the Shadow Pokemon Lab, because apparently I need to travel yet again to receive another email. I really hate this gimmick, but, you know, let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I went to the Team Snagem hideout when the email clearly said Shadow Pokemon Lab. I think I was just ready to go back to the Team Snagem hideout. Let's look around though and see if we cannot find this red cladded Team Cypher Peon, whatever. Oh, we are attacked by Lady Lair yet again. Oh, and trying to reach this elevator, we're stopped by Cypher Peon Vanna. Or Vanna. Alright, and on the second level here, ooh, Lesser, back again. No welcome for you this time. Alright, so, nothing this way. It was not guarding anything of worth, I should say, that way. Let's see if there's anything good up here. No. Oh, we are stopped by Cypher Peon Tanny here. Alright, and approaching the little room here, where we defeated Scrub last time. Hi there! There's no alarm blaring, but here I am anyways, so Cypher Peon Remil, however you'd like to say that, is going to stop you. Alright, pressing forward back down into this, Ein's Pokemon Lab here. Ah! The data's not here either! How are we supposed to make more Shadow Pokemon with it? Wow! How did you sneak up on me like that? Huh? Don't I know you from somewhere? Like at the mayor's home in Fenac? You've been spoiling Cypher's plans all over, haven't you? You're not gonna mess my plan up. And Cypher Peon Rosso would like to battle. Throwing out Quilava and Breloom, and as we know, that is a Shadow Quilava. It's a female. We'll take note of that. It's like a 25% chance, or is it 50-50 for starters? I think it's lower than 50 for starter Pokemon, but yeah. Shadow Quilava. And again, it is level 30, so keep that in mind. Don't be doing too much to it offensively. I'm just going to Rain Dance and use Thunder Wave though, and I'll of course get back to you guys once we've caught this Quilava. Alright, and upon exiting after collecting our Shadow Quilava, we do get Receive Photos. Joshua, did you know your PDA can receive not only an email, but it can also accept digital photos? I'll send one as a test. I hope it reaches you. It's a picture of Shroomish. Very cool. Alright, and I was coming over to Agate Village to heal up real quick, because I've learned my lesson of not going straight to the under. And Big Snag Machine from Bit. Hi, this is Bit in the Under. There's this freaky rumor going around that Snagem holdouts fixed a big snag machine. Do you think it's true? Can you look into it, Joshua? And I guess we can take a look at it. Alright, well, this recording before editing is already about to hit 1 hour, But we are back here in the, Team Snagem hideout. But we'll pick up next time. So as always, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Share it with your friends if you think they'd also enjoy this type of content. And as always, I've been CowboyFitz here with you today. And I'll see y'all next time. Later.